and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Brandon Woodruff. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Here's the left fielder, Brett Phillips. The wind of the pitch. Not close with that one, and this one is off and running. The 1-0. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Mike Trout. Big time power. And Chris, one of the trends that we've seen over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, teams are trying to build their lineup more efficiently and usually putting their best hitter number 2, like Mike Trout. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
The days of hitting that hitter in the 3rd spot or the 4th spot are pretty much over because you're wasting your best talent. And the fans, if they come to the game, they want to see that guy hit as much as possible as well.
Brandon Drury to the plate. And there's a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one is gone. An absolutely majestic shot, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. Tellez has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back here at American Family Field. Our starter in this one, Patrick Sandoval. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, Boog, last time out, got into the 4th inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Jorge Mateo.
Roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to...
Mateo runs. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base.
to short. The throw to first, and they get Adames for the out. And that is that. Brewers strand one, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Woodruff. Multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike three.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Jared Walsh in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The 1-0. And that's a little high.
2-0.
Swings through that.
2-0. 1 strike.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw over to Tellez. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Tellez makes the catch, and that is that. Angels held in check. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a pitch. And a slider catches the zone.
Now, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Next offering is outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one gone.
Batting 6.
Here's Jesse Winker. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. There's a strike. That one ripped. Gone. He'll touch them all. Third home run of the season, and we are starting over. It's 1-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now batting Michael Brasso. And that's in there for strike one. Tied up here in the early going. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now the right fielder, Brian Anderson. Fought off foul. Brasso leads off first with one away. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One down. Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. They say you win.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. One out. Runners at first and second. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. And now the lefty. Check swing, but it's put in play. Quickly to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Mateo now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one missing low. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Soft contact in the air. That one gets down for a hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Here's a speed threat. Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing. Went around. 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. Tosses to first, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We plate 2 full. It's the Brewers 2, and the Angels 1. Welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be Andrew Velasquez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's outside. There's a strike. 3-1. And the right-hander deals. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Woodruff throws to first. Velasquez back easily. O'Hoppe measures 6 feet 2 inches. 23 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Goes to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So digging in, Brett Phillips.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Foul ball. Phillips hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Oh, that's it.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Righty delivers. Outside. And downstairs. Mike Trout waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Next pitch is popped up. Brasso makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Sandoval back to work. There's a strike. And ball 1. On the ground to third. Velasquez jumps, throws, he is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. His first at bat was a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. First and second here, no outs. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch downstairs. Ball 3. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And they're all loaded up.
Perfect.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So now here's the DH game. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ohapi makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Brasso in the box now, takes strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next pitch misses. 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. There's a strike. Hit hard. That gets through. 1 runs in. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 4-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 1 out. Up now for Milwaukee, Brian Anderson. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Tellez, the lead runner out at second. Brasso over at first with 1 away. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one hit to right. 2 away now.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Isaac Collins.
So up next, Isaac Collins. In there, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next one misses, and that is ball 1. There's the strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone. 2-2. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Brewers 4 and the Angels 1. Start of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Trout. The right-hander back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And here it comes. And now 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
The punch out there, 1 up, 1 down.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball, really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Drury, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Popped out and foul ground first time through. That's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is down low. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. That hits the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. In the dirt. Sends it to first. That takes care of Rendon. That's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Brewers 4 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Up the middle. Sends it to Walsh. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Garrett Mitchell. And that is in for a strike. That's strike 1. And there's a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The wind and the pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three, 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Contreras in the box again, takes a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Brewers go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Hunter Renfroe. The wind of the pitch. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Angels, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Gio Urshela. He popped out his first time. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. Now 1-1. And that clips the inside corner.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Right-hander kick steals. In the air, left field. Mateo has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Angels go quietly there. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. This to third, and he grabs it, foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Tellez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is downstairs. The wide to kick the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's already homered here in this one. Jesse Winker, a former first-round pick, a guy who was drafted originally by the Reds. He was an all-star starter in 2021 in that National League outfield with Brian Reynolds and his then Reds teammate Nick Castellanos. Ground ball up the middle. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 4 and the Angels 1. Welcome back, and now the shortstop, Andrew Velasquez.
Andrew Velasquez.
And a pitch. Velasquez, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2012. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that's down and away. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
The catcher, number 14, Logan O'Hoppe.
Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that's outside. Next offering misses. Now 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Two down. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And stepping in is the speedy Brett Phillips. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And he brings it in on the warning track. So they make short work of him there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Brewers 4 and the Angels 1. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 6th inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Mike Brasso. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside. Good eye right there. Here's a 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jimmy Herget gets the ball now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Jimmy Herget.
That's in there. Herget, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. And the righty deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Jose Suarez getting ready to go. Brasso on at first, nobody out. Now a slow roller to second. Urshela whips it to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now back, second baseman.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
There's the strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Runner leads away at second, and that gets the inside corner for a strike. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. At the belt and fires. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drury tracks it down for the out.
The lefty, number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Now the left fielder, Jorge Mateo, 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And now it's even up. Next offering is fouled back. That one missed. Garrett Mitchell in the Milwaukee on deck circle. Three-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Kicks and deals. Smash to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. And the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and here is Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And the right-hander back to work.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Foul ball there.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Out towards left center. Mitchell gets under it. And there's one away.
Now back, the center fielder, Brandon.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Drury. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. And there's a ball. And the 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Now 3-0.
I got 3-0.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Adames, the throw to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Anthony Rendon.
Now it's Anthony Rendon.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
Snags the liner back to the mound. Fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Angels go down 1-2-3, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, at the plate, Garrett Mitchell.
The center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
The pitch. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Good eye right there. And a 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Drury settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the catcher, William.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. 1 for 3.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
Line drive. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. They say you win.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next for the Brewers, Rowdy Tellez. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Left-hand batter waits. Just off the outside edge. Tellez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Tellez around second, headed for third. Tellez coming home. Urshela with a relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
We're at the top of the 8th. And a pitch. And a strike. Woodruff still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
And the right-hander deals. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Next one just misses, and it's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Ground ball to the right side. Tellez takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman,
Gio Urshela steps in. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Checked his swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. And he deals. Lifted in the air, right field. Anderson moving under it. And that ends the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. They're down here 5-1. Jose Suarez into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 54, Jose Suarez.
So digging in, Mike Brasso.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field. With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The wind of the pitch. That's a little bit low.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
That one drifts inside.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And that one ripped into right. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Up now for Milwaukee, Brian Anderson. And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Isaac Collins up now for the Brewers. A switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Now at the plate, Jorge Mateo. In there for strike one. Here comes a pitch. Strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. Brasso around third. 1 run across. Throw, and it gets away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. That misses the zone. 1-0. Anderson at third. Mateo over at second with one down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Back up the middle and a base hit. One run is in. Drury throws to second. He's in safely at second as they score a pair on the play.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
The 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Mitchell around third. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. First offering misses the mark. Still only one out here in the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And now the lefty misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Rowdy Tellez getting ready to hit.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And that's in there for strike 1. Fought off foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Phillips settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Jesse Winker up now for the Brewers. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And downstairs.
1-0.
That one misses, and a count 2-1. First and second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And he walked him.
That's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Mike Brasso up now for the Brewers. Pitcher in the game for the Angels, Carlos Estevez.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
That's in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Contreras on third. Adames on second. Winker at first. 2 out of the inning. And a foul ball. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 9 and the Angels 1. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. Woodruff back to work. In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Joel Payamps comes on now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So a man aboard. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. That one hammered but pulled foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
No outs. Runner on second. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And next for L.A., Brett Phillips. That one's in there, 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
0-2 now. Next offering misses down and away. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch.
right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Trout, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. The 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swing and a foul straight back. And it's even up.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that'll do it.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.